Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to the channel FlexiJ Anime and to another reaction video of Lord of the Mysteries. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for clicking on this video and hanging out. I'm excited to tuck in and watch this episode today. This weekend was kind of crazy for me, so this is coming out slightly later than usual. Thank you guys so much for waiting patiently for me to drop this video. And yeah, editing such a long video always takes a good amount of time. If you know, believe it or not, the unedited versions are longer over on my Patreon. So I sit here for basically a solid 2 hours at least just to sort of dive back into this universe and with the reaction and all of that. But I'm looking forward to this. I hope you've all had an amazing week. I'm excited to watch this with all of you. Thank you guys again for all of your awesome comments in the last episode. I always kind of shout out specific comments that I see and potential corrections or knowledge gained since the last episode. But some of you pointed out that there is the creator, the original creator, and then the true creator, and how those are actually completely different things. In the last episode with the demoness sect and learning about how they worship the creator, and I was talking about that, and then at the beginning of the episode we saw Dunn talking about how he was still very affected by his encounter with the Hanged Man, aka the creator, so I was a bit confused. The Hanged Man is also the true creator. The true creator is also the one that the Aurora Order worships. So that's that over there. The true creator is considered to be like fallen, corrupt, and evil. It is definitely important to differentiate the two and make sure that I nail that down, because when people start talking about the creator, I think that's going to be really important depending on which creator they're referring to. So when I heard that the true creator was actually the fallen evil one, the Hanged Man, and the one that the Aurora Order worships, I also immediately assumed, oh, okay, that must also be what the demoness sect worships too, right? No, they worship the true the original creator. This is difficult because I feel like the original creator, the creator, is also the true creator. Like the fact that that one's called the true creator, it's very confusing. Demoness sect worships, and also that's the one that created the universe, and we got that backstory about the original creator when Dunn was explaining it a few episodes back when we were joining the Nighthawks, right? I guess the original creator is the source of all of the Beyonders' characteristics, and so the demoness sect, and I'm talking this through to make sure that I got this down, and also if there's new people watching with me, this is important. So yes, the original creator, the demoness sect worships, and not just the original creator, but the female version or female side, the primordial demoness that is believed to be the true inheritor of the original creator. Okay, I think I got that right. Did I get that? Oh, okay. The original creator's over here, and the true creator, the Hanged Man. I'm excited to dive in. I don't think I have too much else to say at the beginning of this episode. I really went off in the last video. A few stuff I noticed in retrospect, obviously, like reading some of your comments as well, how Trissy, when he first turned to Trissy and we got that scene of them applying the lipstick and it kind of, like he kind of fumbled it. People in the comments were saying that that probably happened because he literally just took the potion and turned into Trissy, so he was still getting used to the whole makeup thing. Also how he like stumbled in to Klein. All very interesting, very fun things to realize in retrospect after watching an episode. I also did hear that there is the English version, the dub, out now. I might just rewatch the episodes in the dub just to lock down the story and the themes and everything, but I'm absolutely gonna keep to the Chinese. I think the VAs are amazing. I'm already so used to it, and I just love the audio experience of it, and I don't mind pausing and reading the subtitles. I'm quite used to that, so yeah, that's my plan moving forward. Also, I did react to the Chibi bonus content. Thank you so much for leading me in that direction, letting me know about it. I also watched the first Neil's mysticism class. I was gonna do a reaction on that, but I think it might be too much of me. It's actually too much of me pausing and writing stuff down. But he dove into the land and the money and all of these different towns and cities and the churches, and then the pathways at those churches, just a bunch of stuff. So I appreciate that so much. It definitely widens the world. And I think also the Chibi bonus content made me feel closer to some of the characters, especially the MC Klein. I think it's important to know what he was and what he did before he transmigrated, because that's gonna help me understand his character more and the choices that he's making, because I said in that reaction, he's a very smart person. He's doing a really good job at acting like Klein, acting like the seer. As this video posts on my main channel, the Chibi reactions, episodes 1 through 4, should already be posted on my second channel or is posting. Head on over to my second channel, FlexiJ Reacts. I'll be posting a bunch of extra content over there, and I would really appreciate your follow. I just started that channel maybe about a month ago, so yeah, I appreciate you guys. And that content will be over there on that channel. We'll see what else I decide to react to as far as bonus extra content goes that helps you understand the world more, because I kind of like not knowing things and being thrown into something blind and having to figure it out and allowing the show to tell me. Sometimes I'm a little too smart for my own good, and that's why sometimes I don't watch openings and endings to shows, because I'll figure something out literally based off of one image. But yeah, I'm very excited for this episode today. I'm curious to see where we're gonna go in the story next. And yeah, I'm curious to know if we're gonna learn about any other demonic evil order in this episode. We'll see. I'm assuming there might be a lot of them, because if I think about the original creator and then the true creator, how this demonist sect worships this female version of the original creator, and they said it was like the firstborn out of chaos. So something tells me there's other ones, and maybe the true creator is also born from the original creator, and maybe there's the original creator and then all of these other gods or entities of some kind that all of these different religious groups or orders worship. I don't know. I'm curious to continue learning. It's an interesting thing to think about, but yeah. All right, guys, that's enough from me. Let's dive in. I'm sure I'm gonna continue talking throughout the entire episode, but yeah, let's do it, guys. Leave a comment down below, please, in this video. Let me know what you guys think about this episode. And without further ado, it is Lord of the Mysteries, episode 6. Let's go. Ooh. Wait, do we know that character? What the hell? I don't know if we... Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. All right. I can't tell if this is someone we know. I thought, well, maybe the eyes and the hair, but I don't know about the shape of the jaw. I don't know. It's very dark. Like, yes, dark, but also lighting-wise, quite dark. And then his shadow turns into something. Wait, what did the history professor look like again? Oh my gosh. This thing with the shadows, it's freaking me out. I need answers about the shadows, you guys. But so I thought that he was writing... Is that his own blood? Surely not. There's too much of it. But I thought that he was doing some sort of symbolic ritual, but no, it just looks like he drew a painting and then pieced out. Teacher. History professor?
8月18日，伊丽莎白小姐前来求补解梦。
Oh.
她从阿姆德小镇回来后，一直受到噩梦侵扰。我看到了一座废弃的古堡，
Whoa.
和一名骑士的怨魂。 Whoa. 和一名骑士的怨魂。
Whoa. 和一名骑士的怨魂。
和一名骑士的怨魂。 和一名骑士的怨魂。 和一名骑士的怨魂。 和一名骑士的怨魂。 和一名骑士的怨魂。 和一名骑士的怨魂。 和一名骑士的怨魂。 和一名骑士的怨魂。 和一名骑士的怨魂。 和一名骑士的怨魂。 和一名骑士的怨魂。 和一名骑士的怨魂。 和一名骑士的怨魂。 和一名骑士的怨魂。 和一名骑士的怨魂。 和一名骑士的怨魂。 和一名骑士的怨魂。 和一名骑士的怨魂。 和一名骑士的怨魂。 和一名骑士的怨魂。 和一名骑士的怨魂。 和一名骑士的怨魂。 和一名骑士的怨魂。 和一名骑士的怨魂。 和一名骑士的怨魂。 和一名骑士的怨魂。 和一名骑士的怨魂。 和一名骑士的怨魂。 和一名骑士的怨魂。 和一名骑士的怨魂。 和一名骑士的怨魂。 和一名
Oh my god, that's gorgeous.
能侵扰梦境的怨魂都异常强大，为此，队长专。
That doesn't have anything to do with what was just drawn in blood on the wall, does it? It had a peak. That is stunning.
变异的太阳盛会。
So she was having this dream about the wrath of this night. And it's actually true. Wraths who can disturb dreams are abnormally strong. Okay.
0782可以让15米内的怨魂1分钟内溃散，范围内的非凡者6成只知道赞美太阳的白痴。
Praise the sun. Wait, it also turns beyonders within its area of effect into idiots. Oh, wow. At this point, I'm expecting this level of animation from this show. Uh-oh. Wow, that looks stunning. Oh. Whoa. Oh! Oh, okay. Dang, this music. Is that the night? Okay, I can't look away for a second. This is cooking. It's so good. What? This looks so sick. Oh my god. Oh no. Guys. Oh my god. Did you hear the ringing? Done. What are you doing? I didn't want to pause during that peak, but I have to go back for the audio experience. When he was hit and you just see his bloodshot eyes, like all of the vessels that were broken, the ringing in his ears that we experienced. And then he was suddenly brought into Dunn's nightmare. Guys, this is just incredible. Incredible. I love that. That was bad. I mean, that looks like kind of broke his neck from the impact. Fairies. No, wait, what is this? Wraths of this level are centuries old at the very least. Okay. Yeah, this comes from something much greater than we've experienced so far, I feel like. Like we're talking all the way back. She was having nightmares of this place. And that has to do with something about her connection, like what happened with the encounter and the Aurora Order and the True Creator. Well, all the other demonic stuff that was going on over there. Yeah. I wonder if it's connected. What? There's no way. Why would he think that? Is it because the wig? Just take the wig off? Does he really? Wait, Azik. Is that the history teacher? I forgot what the history teacher looked like. That's who we saw at the beginning of the episode. Was I right when I said teacher? Oh, history teacher? What is he then? Because the same thing happened with his shadow. Are we gonna start learning about what that was? That demon skeleton thing that came out of his shadow? Legend said he vanished. Yeah. Maybe it's a relative? Maybe it's a relative. That's sweet.
我们就在外面，有事互相叫一声。
东西对魂类怪物似乎有很强大的功效，比安魂符咒顶用多了。这枚圣辉来自因蒂斯，和太阳途径有关。
Comes from where?
显示这枚圣辉来自因蒂斯，和太阳途径有关。
Intis, related to the sun pathway. Ooh, there's a sun pathway. He's certainly been doing his studying. Okay. It's related to the sun pathway. The source was never identified.
之上占卜会不会减少干扰呢？
Really?
找一个更隐蔽的地方。
The music. Oh my gosh.
触感还挺真
He
实。
brought it there. Has it manifested based on feedback from my senses? Meaning he can't take the actual object into the fog? So it's his mind manifesting the item?
Very transient.
No way.
永恒力阳组织就掌握着太阳途径。
Oh. Not that rewind button he does. The little like. That is so sick.
30782无法。
What does he want to rewind and see?
某种高品阶的非凡材料。
Oh my god, you're gonna touch it? Oh my god! Is it the sun god? Oh! Oh! What the?
刚才的占卜指向了一轮太阳。我去，不会是永恒烈阳吧？神灵。
I gazed directly at a deity. Yeah. And the gray fog helped him. This reminds me of the stories of what angels actually look like and certain levels of angels and how, I mean, if you have never looked up what an angel looks like, look that up. It's terrifying. It's a bunch of eyes. They see everything. No, but it reminds me of what I read about angels and certain levels of angels and stuff like that. We would literally turn to dust in their presence. We wouldn't even be able to physically handle it. The higher angels. I don't know the name right now, guys. And I'm talking about the old biblical description of angels. Some appear as ordinary people. Others have multiple wings, eyes, and even faces of animals. The photos are quite interesting. If you have not looked any of that up, or if you're curious just for the fun of it, I remember reading that and being like, yeah, damn straight, I'm sure we would. I mean, that was the sun. A sun god? Come on. He looked right at it. I can't believe it. It even damaged this realm we're in. The fog. Oh my god, I can't believe that. That was insane. I mean, didn't that guy also completely disappear? The whispering, you guys. I feel like the fog or something, whatever's in the fog, worked on its own behalf.
以后不能什么都拿来占卜了，谁知道会看见什么鬼东西？
Whoa, what? He's completely fine?
这是
Text.
白天使
Angel of pure white.
应符咒的制作器。我的天啊！
Oh, I got chills!
这是什么？我单抗大 boss 1分钟攻击得到的生存奖励吗？
Stop it right now. Wait, what? Sequence 4 unshadowed? What happened? Did he just unlock the sun pathway or some shit? It sounds like one of those 3-lined honorific prayers, but was there a 4th one?
太阳途径，无憾者，光之祭司，
Priest of Light.
不可知世上。这可是我收获的第一份高序列配方。果然，内地金色液体是神血，30782，恐怕比所有人想象的都要强大。
So it's like the deity's blood. Okay. And it's more powerful than, yeah, anyone can imagine. So he received a higher sequence recipe for a pathway he's not involved in. You're only allowed to have one pathway though, right? So what is he gonna do with this? Unless I'm gonna learn that you can actually, if you can handle it, maybe it's not legal or allowed, but maybe people can do multiple pathways. But then maybe they wouldn't. Maybe that's something that's illegal because of just thinking about the uncontrollable beyonders, what was teased in the first couple episodes. Well, it wasn't teased, it was briefly mentioned. Because he's part of the Evernight Goddess Church. This is a completely different church, different pathway. Sequence 4 is crazy, crazy high. Yeah, you kind of almost died, man.
我不能再这么随便作死了，不可直视神。 一定要切记
Yes. You were almost burned to death by a god. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to properly process that either.
你就休息吧，辛苦了，克莱恩。
Okay. What is it today? I love the music. Okay. Oh, love this. I love that it's always very relevant to the episode that we have. So the first epic, Age of Chaos. The creator awakes from the chaos, creating the first light and forming all things from his body. Sorry, I'm in a mood. The second epoch, dark. Ooh. Oh, the Evernight Goddess awakens. Nah, this is sick. Okay. Right. That makes sense. I have in my notes 7 gods from the 5th epic. So the first one is obviously the creator. And he awoke and he created everything. Creates the first light. But with light comes darkness. So what happens next? The dark epic. I love that. The Evernight Goddess awakens. The second epoch. The third epoch. Cataclysm epoch. Epic. Humans survive the Great Cataclysm. Wow. With the blessings and protection of the gods. Thank you. Fourth, Epic of the Gods. Frequent wars, changing of dynasties. Okay, and then the 5th is the Iron Age. The 7 gods bless the northern continent. Okay, so the 5th epic and the Iron Age, that's when probably everyone settled the fuck down. We all had our own churches. You go over there if you want to, be a part of the Evernight Goddess Church. You can go over there. If you want to be a part of the sun god, eternal blazing sun. What are the others? Lord of Storms, the god of knowledge and wisdom, the Earth Mother, the god of combat, and the god of steam and machinery. Correct? So they must have all arose within the 4th epic, the Epic of Gods, because of the frequent changing of dynasties. Very cool. Okay. Also really makes me think of, because that's the creator. I'm so glad. Thank you so much in the comments for, now we're learning all of this. I already am able to divide and separate the true creator from the creator, or else I would blend it together. So the true creator, they say, okay, it's like the Hanged Man, fallen, evil, corrupt. Maybe that happened to him, to the true creator, during the 4th epic. Maybe he was denied. I don't know. Or maybe that happened even earlier. But very interesting. Wait, I'm just going to write down the Angel of Pure White because I'm going to forget that. Got it. Okay. Oh, did he? It's a trap. The clouds are telling me it's a trap. The birds are leaving. Do I want the information? The way that door just opened. But didn't he call for you? Oh my god, wait, that happened there in his office? I thought it would be his house. I was right! Oh! Wait, it's the sword. Oh my gosh. Wait, no. Did you see for that split second? The camera was on his face, and then for 2 seconds, maybe 1 second, the focus changed to the background. What is back there? You see the sword? Maybe we should leave. I feel like he's being watched. I feel like the painting's gonna come alive. Oh my god. That's where we were. Yeah. Wait. Huh?
刚才您不在，我看到这画，不自觉就走进来了。
做一些奇怪的梦，你就被我画成这样，真是头疼。跟我来。
梦。
No, 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 no. Okay, this is so bad. He needs to use his intuition. You know how sometimes you're like, maybe I should leave. That will save your life. Just get out of there, you're gonna die. And the way he said that too. You're not gonna question what it's drawn from? It looks like there's blood on the wall. And he's like, yes, I've been having dreams. And when I wake up from them, there's drawings on the wall. I don't remember doing. Yeah, okay, get out of there.
那奇斯主峰古代遗迹研究，谢谢阿兹克先生。那我就先。
I'm not even. I'm like hardly reading because I'm very nervous. Just pent up anxiety. I love that. It's like, so I'll be going now. It's like I know what's about to happen. Oh, just 1 minute. Sit down. Stay a minute.
坐吧。你今天似乎有些紧张。
毕竟霍纳奇斯的资料我盼了好久。
Okay.
这很像我在梦境占卜中看到的宫殿。
What?
不过那座在还有一张不属于人类的巨大座椅。霍纳奇斯山脉横跨鲁汶和阴地，存在着一个古安提戈努斯家族笔记里。
I'm gonna just go back.
不过那座在峰顶更加恢宏。
Okay. It looks like it, but that castle was on a peak and was more magnificent compared to that. Right.
这个国度的人民外形和现在的人没什么区别，可初步视为人类。他们相信死亡主会在黑夜里。
Blessed them in the Evernight. Okay. So that means this notebook goes all the way back to the second epoch, because the Evernight, that came to be in the second. I mean, it could be, I mean, okay, wait. I guess it could technically be from any epic. Have we learned about when the family notebook was written?
所有的陈列和摆设都保存完好，有很多生活痕迹。但奇怪的是，
我正好看到这部分。
谢谢。
Oh, where are you?
将消失，从来没有存在于这个世上。而且这个古老文明敬仰一位神秘存在，夜的主宰，天的。
The ruler of the Evernight, the mother of the sky?
难道夜之国和那位天母同黑夜女神有关？
Also, meanwhile, the bloody wall is just casually back there. Okay, the nation of the Evernight and then the mother sounds like the creation of the Evernight goddess.
咖啡不喝吗？
I don't like that. That's a red flag.
以往你都是加一颗方糖的。
Fuck.
最近口味有些变。
我发现
Oh my god.
你的命运有不协调的波动。
Oh no.
哪里不行？
He's onto him.
我嗅到这种波动会给你带来危险，但却无法再解读出更多启示。有一点我很确定，你命运中不协调的一部分，很隐晦的指向见过这座古堡吗？
What?
你看到它的时候，情绪波动起。
How?
你
I don't like it.
知道我的一些秘密。
Know some of my secrets? Oh!
想找回我的过去。
Are you an enemy? Are you like... Your approach to this conversation is so unnerving.
之前已经找机会占卜过了，不会有事的。阿兹克先生，
Just gotta get control of my nerves, you guys. The way that he asked, like, oh, you're not drinking your cafe latte. Poison. Immediately, I'm like, you poison this shit. Why would you be so concerned whether or not I'm drinking it or not? Okay. Then he is so hyper aware of your behaviors, how anxious you seem. Oh, you've seen that castle, haven't you? Then suddenly he's standing in front of you. He didn't even walk over, it seemed like. And I don't like how he was like, well, you only usually take 1 sugar. I thought that maybe he was gonna say something about transmigration and maybe call him out for actually not being his student. Or so what is going on? We're traveling together now? He just wants to learn about his past?
如果告诉阿兹克先生古堡的情况，并替他在职业者内部隐瞒，他会在未来救我一次。
He will save me in the future. Whoa, really? So if he learns about some things and then is honest with him about some things, but then doesn't tell the Nighthawks, which is a pretty big thing to do. In the divination, he foresaw that his teacher might save him in the future. Interesting. And that could mean anything. Like, how far into the future are we talking? Or it could be the near future.
他不是这么残缺不堪的。
Okay.
阿兹克先生，您还真是老古董啊。
Whoa.
这便是马厩。
That is so stunning. So he is dreaming. He does see it. It's like his past self. Like from a different lifetime? Whoa.
孩子常在这里玩，他喜欢拖着比他重的剑到处跑。
长剑，
You're
那
kidding.
冤魂是他的孩
The
子。
wrath of his son? No way. What's going on? He's rebuilding it? Oh my god.
刚才的是什么？
Oh fuck.
好潮湿的晦气，下面阵阵邪祟。这像是某种封锁怨念的镇尸仪式。
Oh, really?
被人破坏过。
Sometimes I'm like, is this real life? Am I looking at a live action? Sometimes I'm like, this is incredible, incredible animation. Some experiences, some things I've felt while watching Demon Slayer in like a very rare few moments. And then sometimes I'm like, wow, it looks like a video game. The way that the graphics in video games look. No, it looks better. It looks better than all of that. It looks better than anime, video game graphics, and real life. I don't know how to describe it other than like that. It looks like the best possible way it can look. Oh, let's just open it. What have you dragged him into? Look at that. Oh, this is so gorgeous. Is that him? Is that his son? What's happening? Oh!
已经彻底清除过了，怎么还这么多人？
That can't be good. That was a lot. They just went. Oh. Okay. It was war. Is that him? A curse? Oh, God.
来痛苦、灾祸，还有死亡。
Am I experiencing a movie right now? This is so stunning. Okay, this is really bad. The dead returning from the pale white will bring suffering and disaster. All of those souls that just came up and then went into him, I feel like are all of these soldiers that we're seeing right here. I could be wrong though. I think I saw some women. I think I saw some veils. Jeez. Oh. Wow! Is that what's in his shadow? Is that the curse? Oh my god! Holy shit!
Azik 艾格斯作战英次封地，受奥古斯都1级勋章。
长大以后一定要成为像爸爸一样伟大的骑士。
That almost just brought me to tears, and I have chills all over my body. I can't believe this episode right now. This is fucking crazy. Because he like awoke, there's this curse. This is insane. One episode. How does every single episode keep getting better? How long did it take for them to work on this? I'm floored. Oh my God. I'm speechless. As a reader of the novels, I would love to hear what you think down below about this episode, the visuals, what you think of this adaptation so far. I know that some people feel like it's rushed and there's a ton of stuff that is not included. I think that has to do with time, the amount of episodes that they were allowed. I think this is covering the first volume. Just visually, I don't know. I feel like if this was one of my favorite novels, sure, that would be a bit frustrating to not have like every single little minute detail. But look at this. They put so much love into this. Lord of the Mysteries. I don't know if I've ever seen anything more stunning. This is a fucking anime. Doha. Chinese animation is out of control, spectacular.
我先生眼神很温柔，和油画上完全不一样。
Here we go.
发生了什么？阿兹克先生像是变了一个人。 这些事，
What?
爸爸，
It broke. What the f- Oh my God, he left them.
爸爸，
And he gave him his sword.
阿兹克先生，阿兹克，
Corpse collector pathway sequence unknown. That means it's higher than what we already know. Corpse collector pathway. Yeah, he was literally collecting corpses. So that's what is going on with his shadow and that skull. And all of those souls. And I think it seemed like the people that he loved, his son and his wife, like suddenly, like she was so sick and his son had so many bags under his eyes. I don't know if it's just from that energy of being around so many dead souls, like demons, demonic energy, bad vibes, to put it simply. It's nothing with reincarnation or anything like that. He's just never died, right? What the fuck? Sequence unknown. What is it? It must be pretty fucking high. That witch put a curse on him, I think. So I thought it was all about the curse. Maybe he got the corpse collector pathway potion from this witch or that woman who was doing that curse. I don't know. I was wondering and was about to maybe theorize on the fact that maybe the thing with his shadow and the thing with Leonard's shadow was connected because they were in the same pathway, but no. He's a corpse collector. Leonard is on the sleepless pathway. He's a midnight poet. So I still don't know why Leonard's shadow tingled, but I'm not gonna rest until I figure it out. Okay, this is insane. What an fucking crazy episode, you guys. I'm really blown away.
孩子，
Yeah,
我的
okay.
离去并没能让你摆脱厄运。
封官而死，谁这么恶毒？
What? Yeah, I was about to say, why do I see scratch marks on the inside? And this is stone. Okay, it's not scratch marks. It's just like blood. Okay, so he grew up. But why the fuck was he sealed in?
头部遗失了，
痕迹是3个月内。
所以怨魂才会最近出现。
Oh, I see.
拿走你头骨的人，
Whoa.
会让他10倍偿还。
Bloodline tracing? Oh my god! Why is it going into him? Oh, wait a minute. What the fuck? What the fuck? It's a gate for the bot. Oh! Oh! What? You can't do that! You can't do that! No! Lord of the Mysteries, I swear. Oh, it's untraceable. Eerie feather. Oh, what does that mean? I'm gonna lose my mind. It's at this point, like that was a clear troll. That was an absolute in-your-face moment. It's almost like, oh, if you haven't noticed the feathers yet, you should notice it now. Because we're gonna put one right in your fucking face. Change the music and everything. Ooh, that's what it sounds like. I just got so triggered by the feather. Oh my god. So that was intense. This whole episode's intense. My editor is a hero. Okay. Erratic power in your fate.
怪刚才追溯到了我身上。
Yeah.
这股力量非常强大，我会找到它的，也许也能帮助你。
Hold on. Once again, I felt that erratic power in your fate as the feather just lays there. Oh, this is gonna drive me insane. Wow, that's really sad. So he had his son sealed. Someone opened it, unsealed it, and took his head for some reason.
我是个活了很久很久的人。
也许您和那位死神有些关系。
陷入沉眠，再醒来已经忘记了一切。
What?
只记得名字、基本的知识和一份身。有时候我有个女儿，她很喜欢我亲手做的秋千，有着漂亮的妻子和3个孩子。
What?
我深爱着我的家人，总会带给他们伤害。不是离开，而是我轮回的命运。后来
Fates of... Oh my god, this music. Jeez. I always end up hurting them. I always end up leaving. It's so beautiful. And then it's really not. And it's not dreams. It's the fates of his reincarnation. This is so sad.
都是我孤身离开，那些不是梦。
All those hanging frames, too, of like forgotten loved ones. Probably. Yeah, like memories melting.
可能因为分别的痛苦已深入灵魂，我不再追寻家的温暖。
快乐短暂，孤寂悠长，
Oh,
这就是拥有漫长生命的代价。
真的很感谢你，克莱恩，帮我找回了这些记忆。想想，一个没有过去的人会是怎样的心，永远漂泊，没有尽头。现在，总算看到了。
wow, this writing is so beautiful. This is really, really upsetting.
之前，我也是一叶孤舟，
Look at that.
不知道什么时候才能见到父母，回到故乡。
Wow.
也能拥有一处安心的港湾。不过我终究不是克莱恩，总有一天会离开，还在一起的时光，留下足够的回忆去幻想。
Oh my god. I'm gonna cry again. This episode. Wow. This has got to be one of the most satisfying EDs to experience after every episode. This episode was mind-blowing, and it's funny to say because I feel like with every single episode, it's been pretty mind-blowing. This took me 2 hours to get through because I had a lot of questions and I wanted to make sure I had the material. I feel like I just watched a movie. And I'm saying that because it feels like a really fulfilling 2 hours spent. Even if it's not going to be a 2-hour upload because of editing. Like, that's how long I've just been digesting this material in this episode. There was a lot that happened. That was actually a pretty jam-packed episode. I can't believe what happened with the teacher. I was really sus about him. I'm really glad we ended up spending so much time with his story and actually dove into what was going on. Because yeah, I was super sus. Bad vibes, you know? Really thought he was gonna end up being an enemy or some kind of bad guy. But turns out he's just like thousands of years old. Was it 8,000 to be precise? Incredibly old and haunted by his very, very long past. And how upsetting that at a certain point, he just stopped having anyone around him. He isolated himself. So for lifetimes now, he's probably done that and has been in isolation. And that is so depressing. That's really sad, but it's because he's haunted by these dreams of these really old lives where he's had this beautiful, happy life with these children and oh my God, gorgeous family, beautiful wife, beautiful place. And it's so interesting. He's like, sometimes I have a daughter, sometimes I have a son. But it always ends the same. He always ends up hurting them. And then he always ends up leaving. How depressing. And that moment where he looked outside the castle, it was so dark. And we saw all of those souls bowing to him. I'm just gonna say it. It's gonna be on probably half of your guys' minds. But it really immediately made me think of Solo Leveling and Jinnu and how he can resurrect people, have this whole undead army. It was really giving the same vibe. I loved his whole story though. And of course, my feelings about the character have completely shifted after seeing and learning all of that. I'm curious about where this might go in the future, if that's it for that character, or maybe now that we know about him, he'll probably come back. Didn't Klein say that if I tell him the truth and if I hear him out and I don't share what I learn with the Nighthawks, then one day he'll save my life? That's what he saw in his divination before he went there. And that's interesting. It's like, what lifetime? In this lifetime? That's a pretty fascinating, massive thing to have on your side rather than against you. I would not want someone like that against me. That's terrifying. And just to backtrack a bit, the beginning of the episode, can't believe that's the same episode with the eternal blazing sun and the angel of pure white that seems to have saved Klein. I think. Seems. I can't believe that he looked directly into a deity's eyes. Just, you know, casually looked into the eternal blazing sun. Yeah. But what's interesting to me about all of that is how the fog protected him. If that is a god, the blazing sun, and it's obviously that powerful that he was dying. He was gonna die. Never gaze upon a god. So the fact that the fog is so powerful, it was able to save and protect him from one of the 7 gods' gaze. What? That means whatever is going on is of almost the same level of power, maybe slightly lower. I'm not saying that maybe the fog or whatever is in the fog hiding, or where are we? Why can Klein do this? I'm not saying it's one of the 7 gods, but I'm just saying maybe it is close to that level where it is able to protect him and then heal him and then show him a new sequence to a new pathway. What? Who is the Angel of Pure White? Is the Angel of Pure White in the fog? We always hear the fog talking. How would he be connected to something like that? Klein was just a student of history. So does it have to do with his encounter with the journal, with the texts from the diary? Obviously not the one from the Emperor, the other one. But my head is swarming. I'm gonna go digest all of this. Yeah. I can't wait to read your comments. Genuinely. Yeah, Lord of the Mysteries, it really just feels like this huge thing. It keeps getting better. I'm so impressed. I'm not really sure why that feather fell down right at the same moment. Oh, I have so many questions. Is it a protection? Where are these feathers coming from? Are these feathers coming from the angel? No, that can't be it. I don't know. It's a question and answer for another day, but I'm enjoying the hunt and I am finding this series so incredibly interesting. Thank you guys so much for watching with me. I look forward to the next episode, and yeah, I will be reacting to the next 4 Chibi version extra scenes over on my second channel. 5 through 8 will be in the next video. Episodes 1 through 4, they're already over there, so go check that out. And yeah, would love to read your comments. Let me know what you think. What a ride. The visuals and the music and the story in this episode had me very emotional, and the kind of full body chills I experienced with all of that, it was just like a masterpiece. This show is art. All right, guys, that's Lexi out. I will see you all very soon in the next reaction video. But until then, please take care and have an amazing rest of your day. Bye. See ya.